want to do it though.
Something I wanted to talk about too, TV wise, since we kind of in that vein. You watched it. It's kind of old now, but I wanted to talk about it so bad. But we was locked in on what we was locked in last week. I'm so glad you watched them, yo.
Oh, the second joint,
season,
the anthology joint with my boy. What was my man name,
Edmund, yo? Edmund was tripping.
The craziest nigga to live.
Yo, can we say, yo, like, that's classic level horror for a TV show, though? Like, bro, that was
a good show.
Some really scary scenes.
It got me.
Because me and Kendra, shout out Black Girl Horror. She did a write-up on them season 2. That was the show we was talking about when she was on here, the one them, and we was like, it was too much trauma.
Yeah,
like,
I couldn't do the first
because the first season takes place where they first integrated Compton. And Compton was like, it was no black people there at the time, obviously. And they moved there because they were a successful African-American family. And all this weird horror stuff started happening. But it was also a lot of trauma mixed in. So it had mixed reviews. But overall, the acting and everything was good.
Yeah, I think Lena Waithe did that first season, which why people was a little bit upset about it. I think she had some kind of dealings with that.
Yeah.
She don't got the most favor in the...
Yeah, her
allegedly. That's
really?
what I'll say.
I didn't know that.
A lot of people don't like the stuff that she has made.
Some of them endings...
No, I didn't know that.
That's what I will say.
They say she just promotes black trauma.
Yeah, you can see it in a lot of stuff. With no... Like Queen and Slim. Queen and Slim gets a lot of that. If you've ever seen that, John.
And it's not like so the accusation the thing that upsets people is it's promoting the black trauma, but there's like no real lesson.
It's just showing it.
Or solution. It's just like
we knew this. Like
we get beat down. But like
it's not even a fresh perspective on it. It's like you just throwing it out there again. Like you said,
because Queen and Slim.
I don't know how you watched that first
I ain't gonna lie,
season,
it was wild trauma, but that
that
first season of them, I watched it because it had really good acting and the horror was actually scary, bro.
The thing that confuses me a little bit was the tie-in that they had with the first season, of course, and I'm not gonna say it on this episode because people might still.
No, it was spoiler alert. It's been out,
but I don't want to give it away. I just don't understand why they did that because I thought always in those like anthology series like that, like you might have some of the same people, but it usually doesn't have much of a tie-in like that.
No, they really tied it in because you got to think they was both in the foster home.
But what I'm saying, why? That's not an anthology. I thought that. What is an anthology though? I didn't. I guess I was confused about what an
anthology is supposed to. But they tricked us. It's not. We thought it was.
But they said in the damn bio, this is an anthology.
So the anthology part is like, all right. So it's based. All right. So like, it's a horror, and in each season is just something different about the horror, so to speak.
But
like
they tied it into the last season.
Well, that's kind of different.
Anthology, yeah. So it was like I thought it was clever.
That's kind of different.
That's not an anthology though, is it? I thought it had to be something different. Like I thought that was the whole thing about it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because every season of American Horror Story was
exactly it's something totally different. Even the same exact
characters. The characters playing different people.
Yes. Yeah, so that's what threw me off.
I thought it was great though.
It was a good tie-in. I did like that they tied it in.
At first, I thought they was going to force it, but it was like, oh, this actually works. They're from an orphanage.
Nah, that was a cold ass movie.
Yeah, the original girl got pregnant. She knew she was haunted from the family, so she gave the kids away. And now you got Edmund in it.
And the one thing I will say, since it's kind of late in the episode, I appreciate them letting Pam Grier get her blaxploitation-esque line off, yo. That was hard.
Pam Grier smoked that, bro.
She needed that.
Pam Grier smoked
She needed to say that, yo. She punched on the that man Edmund, yo.
Stay away from my family, Edmund.
Pam Grier was doing the movies all the way up until like the late 90s.
Yo,
maybe early 2000s, man.
She actually really smoked this whole good acting wise, though. Like
she had like
this was crazy,
what she had like dementia going on or something like that. She had something going on with her in the movie, and she played that. She smoked that. She killed that. Pam, it was great to see her from the beginning. I was hyped. I seen her. I was like, that's Pam Grier.
And we got to give the guy that played Edmund again another shout out. He was scary, Zay. Like. And he wanted to be. He was a kid.
Yeah, he's actually a musician too. I think. I think he does either R&B or was it you?
Kendra told me. Yeah, Kendra told me. But the way he was just acting, bro, was crazy, bro.
Oh,
like, he played like a legit crazy person. Yeah.
Yeah, Luke James.
Yo, Zay.
I didn't know that was.
He's
Luke
in The
James,
Shy. He
they said he was in the.
He played Johnny Gill in the New Edition joint.
That's
he could really sing too, man.
But nah, this acting. was shocking. Like, cause it's like, bro, it was basically he wanted to be an actor. He was like a weird, like misunderstood guy that like worked at like Chuck E. Cheese or something like that in the 90s. And he was trying to get these auditions to act, bro. And it was like a slasher film where he was acting, but while he was going for an audition.
That was his last
that
audition.
character was mad scary, bro. Like, he just put the stocking on, like, yo, and had the paint.
That was more of like a little bit breakdown too, because he had went to multiple auditions at this point. And the reason he was going so hard with this one was because he was specially promised from the woman there who had been kind of like dating him, vibing with him a little bit. Yeah. So he thought this was his role, so he had to really like focus on it. So all he did was watch old, just like I think horror joints, and he was just watching stuff, just trying to get the role right. Invites the lady over. Decides to do a little, like, you know what I mean? Just a little improv for her to see if she believe me or not.
Really convince you like he was about to be on some Jeffrey Dahmer,
he ain't tell her
type stuff.
He didn't tell her that. He just invited her over for a date. He just come out the room with the joint on.
With the ski mask in full character, and he wouldn't break out of it.
She started crying, everything, bro. And he got excited. He was like, I knew it. I knew I did this role. I got this role. So she ran out of there. She proceeds to tell the job, yo, don't let this nigga get this job. There's something wrong with him. He shows up anyway with his full garb on, looking like something out of goddamn Resident Evil. Nigga. Like, he looked crazy, dog. He killed that. They should actually use him as some kind of zombie in Resident Evil or something. Nigga.
No, it was mad scary, bro.
Look wild.
Like he really ruined him because he was like the nerd guy that finally got the nice chick, like, and he fumbled the bag.
Super fumbled that bag.
Horribly. He was like, I'll be right back. I have to run to the bathroom. He comes out like full like Jason horror movie like fit. Like, yo, this is
just heavily breathing in a mask. This is looking at her menacing.
Scaring them away, yo.
Scaring
literally, yo.
She's for sure thinking you're a psychopath now, bro.
Yeah, man.